What's up, guys? I am so excited to be with you today, and we are actually going to start it off by interviewing one of the students from the Kathleen campus. His name is, well, what's your name, son?
I'm Kurt, 7th grade from Southside Kathleen. Been going for about a year now.
Yep, about a year or so, right? Yeah, and another thing, I'm definitely wearing gym shorts under this because they're way more comfortable. I bet you news anchors do that too. I'm just saying because who wants to wear real pants because they're tight? Anyway, so we're going to interview Kurt for a little bit to start off with, and the first thing I want to ask you, Kurt, because we're going to get real deep real fast, is what is your favorite junk food?
I got this last Easter. I got this marshmallow thing that was wrapped in chocolate, dipped in sprinkles. It was
amazing.
Amazing.
It sounds like a sugar overload if I ever heard it, but it sounds pretty great to me. What was one of your favorite childhood TV shows? So 5 years ago.
Well, this was really what I grew up watching on Netflix. There is a show. It's from the 1960s. There are 7 seasons of it. It's called Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffith. I think a lot of people know who that is, and a lot of the old people like Jim in the room will say, "Yeah, that's great stuff." I think Brandon also likes Andy Griffith, but I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, so I have to ask you because I've wondered this, and I'm sure other people like Kathleen have too. With that remarkable hair that you have, what do you do? How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
0.0 seconds. About 12.2 if I put on deodorant.
Deodorant is very important.
It is.
Please do that all the time.
Yes, I do.
Because many people do not, and it smells terrible.
Yes.
Especially in the small Kathleen building.
I do not like. I don't.
Have you smelled it during the summer? It's bad.
I do not respect those people.
Yeah, it's bad. No, okay. What do you do then to make it look like Thor if you don't do anything?
I wash it, brush it, and then I go to sleep, and I do nothing.
That's impressive. My hair does not work that way. I want to hear if Brandon has to do that much work with his long hair. I bet it's a lot more work than that. But that's just my bet. All right, so if you could pet any animal in the world, because who doesn't like petting animals? Robbie's over here going, wait, that's a stupid question, but I love it because I like animals. What would it be?
Definitely a chinchilla.
A chinchilla. I thought that was a really interesting answer. I have no idea what a chinchilla is other than...
Me neither. It just sounds cute.
It does sound very, very adorable. All right, so you like the NFL, right?
Yes, I do.
Is that your favorite sport, or is it basketball?
It depends on the season. We go baseball, basketball, football, 3-sport athletes,
Okay. All right, so you're an all-sports person, right?
Once we get good at one sport, we usually switch to another one.
Yes, Atlanta as a whole, right? We're never good at all three because that's just Atlanta. We're rarely good at any, actually. So, but what would be your favorite player in the NFL?
Julio Jones.
Julio
definitely.
Jones. That's a good choice because he's a boss. Yeah, he's a boss for sure. Let's see here. What's another one? Who makes the best French fries?
There's this restaurant in Athens. They have a few in Alabama, a few in Texas. I don't know if they have any in Texas, but I think my friend is eating them in Texas.
Okay.
Raising Cane's, you ever heard of them?
Raising Cane's? Oh, yeah. That's similar to Zaxby's, right?
Similar to Zaxby's, but way better.
Way better? Okay. Yeah. So they got some sweet fries. Okay.
They
I haven't been
have
there,
some
but
good
I've wanted to. I've heard one or the other stole the recipe from someone else. I don't know which did
If
which.
you ever go to Athens to go watch a Georgia play, I mean, why would you though?
Right.
I mean,
well, right now. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, let's see. What hobbies do you have?
This may sound weird, but I like looking at Yelp reviews just to see the most hilarious ones.
That was not what I was expecting. Not at all. No.
I collect sports cards,
Okay.
listen to music.
That's more normal than Yelp reviews.
Bike, walk,
Okay.
type
Sports
stuff.
cards. You showed me some of your cards one time. You also have that signed jersey of Matt Ryan, which
Yes.
I was very jealous of during the Zoom call. Whenever I saw that, I wanted to steal it. I told him I might, but yeah. Okay. So, what's your favorite superhero?
Thor.
Thor. Oh, that's a good choice. Is it because of your hair?
Yes.
That was a perfect hair swoosh moment right there. You were ready for that question. You're like,
That's
I am
what
about to. Okay. Why besides the hair?
I was like,
Oh, is it just the hair?
he can fly. I mean, he can destroy a
fly.
bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, he throws a hammer and then he gets into something
Now
even
it's an
better.
axe, but
Now it's an axe, which is even more awesome. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was pretty great. But that's just me. Let's see here. We got a couple more questions. What is your least favorite food? Like the most disgusting thing you've eaten?
Most disgusting.
Yeah.
Dang.
Or just if your mom makes a meal that you're like, man, I wish I didn't have to eat that.
Definitely sloppy joes. Definitely
Sloppy Joes?
I've
Eaten those.
I do not like.
They're disgusting. It looks
I
like
ju-
throw up on a plate.
I just don't like sloppy joes. Okay.
Yeah, no, who doesn't like sloppy joes? I mean,
Who
people
does?
Who do are weird.
Who does? Who does?
Okay, let's see here. Okay, last question. You do theater, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, what would probably be your favorite play that you've done so far?
My first one was definitely a memorable moment for me.
Okay.
I was a turtle in a version of Finding Nemo.
Yeah. So, were you like Crush or like a little baby Crush, like the little guy?
I was one of the bigger dudes.
You were one of the bigger dudes. Okay. Yeah, that would be pretty memorable. I saw you in a play. You were like a old timey.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? Anyway, but you also dance in the plays too,
Yeah.
right? What's your favorite part, like the acting or the dancing?
Probably acting.
Acting.
Not
Okay.
very good at the dancing.
Not. Well, I'm terrible at dancing, so I have nothing. I thought it looked great. So
Well, thank you.
yeah. All right. So now we're gonna go over to Brandon and Catherine for a game. Thanks, Kurt, for that interview. We'll be back in just a little bit for some more fun. But now we're gonna go to Brandon and Catherine.
Hey guys, we're gonna play a quick game. Kurt, I hope you wore deodorant today. I really hope so. But our game is when the picker lands on an item, go find that item and send a selfie with you and the item to 478-227-4270. That number will be on the screen the whole time, so don't feel like you have to memorize it right now.
And we are giving away Amazon gift cards to the winners.
Yes. Sorry, I just turned off my mic.
You're good. All right, so we're gonna this number 478-227-4270. You text a picture, a selfie of you with this item, and you win if you're the first one to send it. We've been doing this a lot. We're gonna roll with it again, and so let's just go ahead and roll the first question. Favorite old thing? I guess old thing could count as your grandfather. It could it could count as maybe an old car or a bike. That's what my mind went to with
I
favorite
don't like
old thing.
this question.
Favorite old thing. I don't know if it's a question. It's more
Oh,
of a
a statement.
I don't know if it's a statement either.
Okay. We don't know what it is at all.
But I do want to say, because Carson asked if it takes my hair as long as it takes Kurt's, and I actually have to put a lot more work into making my hair happen, Kurt. So, yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. I might have to talk to you afterwards and see what type of conditioner you use. Do we have a winner already? Oh, no.
Oh, dang. That's tough.
All right, go ahead. Are we on? All right. Carter sent in a picture of his parents.
Carter. We expect
That's
better.
too good. That's too good. Oh my gosh, Jim, you're gonna have to address that when you get home, I guess. I don't know. Wow. Okay. Let's go. But I gave Carter the inspiration, I think. I don't know. All right, let's go to the next one. Nothing can top that. Favorite stuffed animal? Okay. Do you have stuffed animals?
I personally don't have a favorite
If
stuffed animal.
anybody in this room had a stuffed animal, I would say it was Catherine. Or Tucker. Tucker's raising his hand like
I'm
he has a
not
stuffed
surprised
animal.
about Austin. Austin would definitely have a stuffed animal.
Yes, any type of aren't those like giant teddy bears?
I have Webkins still. Are
Yeah,
those
that's a stuffed
okay,
animal.
I
Yes,
have
so
my
Catherine
Webkins.
does have.
Okay, I do have stuffed animals, but
Stuffed
I don't
animals.
like hang out with them.
Every
or
morning
anything.
she makes her bed. They go in a certain spot that they've been for 15 years.
They're under the bed.
I don't know. Maybe maybe you got like a bear for Valentine's Day or something like that. You know, one of those giant bears. That'd be cool. I don't know what else is there. Stuffed animals that a middle schooler might have. I don't know. I don't have any. I did get a new comforter though. That's something.
Okay.
I've had the same comforter for a really long time, and I just got a new one, and it's nice. It's nice. I approve. If you want a comforter, you can go to Target. Stuffed animal might be tough. We're still waiting. We're still waiting for stuffed animal. Webkins though, that's a throwback, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember
you have
Webkins.
any?
I did. I think I had a Chihuahua.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure he's no longer with us though.
They don't die. If
Really?
you log back in. You can log back in. They'll be really dehydrated, but they're still alive.
Okay. Really dehydrated. I might have to try that.
I abandoned mine for 7 years and
What
came
was
back.
my email? Oh, we have a winner. We have a winner. Let's see who it is. Cassidy
Aw,
Walls.
Cassidy.
That looks like the
Is that a chipmunk?
from one of
Dale?
the from one of the Disney movies,
I don't know
right?
the other. Oh, Chip and Dale. That's who they are.
So that's Cassidy.
Good
you
job,
win.
Cassidy.
And hey, I'm glad you had a stuffed animal, just like Catherine. And we're gonna throw it back to Carson now.
All right, guys. So now we're going to play a little game with our moms. And if you have ever played catchphrase before, then it's basically catchphrase over the phone. So we're going to call Kurt's mom. And Kurt is going to describe a list of words that he has in front of him right here. And the only thing that he can do is describe the word without actually saying the word, right? And once he does that and the mom guesses it right, they go to the next one. And however many you can get in 1 minute, I'm going to have a timer on my phone. Then we'll tally it. Okay? So let's check and see if we have Kurt's mom on the phone. Can you hear us?
Okay. You're echoing really bad. Is there anything I can do?
Echoing really bad. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about that. Let me try one thing. I'm going to turn down our audio here and see if that helps. Is that a little bit better?
Yeah, that's a little better.
A little bit better? Okay. Can you hear her, Kurt, all right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, yeah, we just have to hear real closely. This is the technical wizardry of Jim Gray here. Okay, Kurt, so whenever you're ready, you go, and I'm going to start the timer, and the echo will just add challenge. All right?
Okay.
All right, so whenever you're ready, I'm going to start. You start describing the first word. And if you can't
Okay.
get it, then you can pass and go to the next one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, go.
You stay in one when you're not at home. Is that a eligible thing?
Say it again.
You stay in one when you're not at home.
I am having a hard time understanding you, buddy.
You stay in one when you're not at home. Like when you're on the road, you stay at one.
I don't think we have her.
Let's
Do we
see if
lose
you
her?
can say it one more time.
You stay at one when you're not at home, like when you're not when you're on the road. When you're on the road.
Yep. I
If
think
you're asking me about something we have at home, I'm going to say
Yep,
dishes,
okay,
a
yeah. I think the
dog.
audio is definitely not working. That is a bummer because it worked like 30 minutes ago, didn't it? This is not your fault, Kurt. This is whenever we ad-lib and make things cool, even so. And I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. I think we're going to go back to Brandon for the next half and go from there, okay?
Awesome. What's up, guys? We're going to keep rolling with the game. Catherine, do you want to explain the rules again, just in case somebody just joined?
Okay, the picker is going to go and it's going to choose something, and whatever it lands on, you need to send a selfie with that item, and you have to be in it as well.
All right, and you're going to send it to 478
Yes.
227-4270. Let's go ahead and see what our next item is. Winner gets a Amazon gift card of an undisclosed amount.
Talk slow, try again.
Your favorite socks.
Okay.
Do you have a pair of favorite socks, Catherine?
I do. I have some with, like, my dog on them.
That's interesting.
Well, I'm not wearing them, sorry. I don't know why I pointed to my feet.
Do you wear them out, like in public?
No. I got
That's
them.
probably why.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was in CAS in high school, and I got them like for big and little things. So Isabel Dollar has a pair too, and she's a high schooler in Clyde.
Okay.
Yeah, fun story.
Yeah, my favorite socks are, I'm wearing them right now. They're just like Vans no-show socks I got from Zappos. Zappos for all your socks and shoe needs in one-day shipping. Zappos. I've been giving a lot of commercials tonight. I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Let's see. Let's see if we have a winner yet. We do not. I tell you what socks I don't like are, I tell you what, the socks that, like, what are these called that come up, like, to this far? What are those called? Those called crew socks? Those are back. I wear those when I run.
Okay.
But I don't like socks that just cover my ankle. Those
Yeah,
bother me.
that's kind of awkward if it's not higher.
Yeah, if it just, like, sits, like, right there, I feel like that's, I don't know. I don't like those. I don't like those kinds of socks. But I'm not big on like dress socks either. But I'm also not big on dressing up. I don't like this is dressing up. Oh, we have a winner, and
Josh Meservey.
Yes, it looks like he's just
Just some
holding
black
a plain old
socks.
I expect nothing less from
Okay.
Josh. Good job, Josh. All right, let's go ahead and show our next item, our last item. Favorite funny thing? Let's do one more. Let's skip that one. We're skipping that one. I'm
That's a
vetoing
good
it.
idea.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Favorite gift you have received?
That's a
good
good
one. I'm
one.
glad
Good
we skipped. I'm glad
job.
we skipped. Favorite gift you have ever received? Catherine, what's your favorite gift you've ever received?
Probably my car. But then my best friend wrecked it like a year later, so.
But you got a newer car.
Yeah, true. So.
So it's like the gift that keeps on giving. So in about 3 or 4 years, when you get tired of that car, just hydroplane again, and then you can get a new car.
Yeah, hydroplane.
Let's see. Favorite gift I've ever received. I remember, I think it was freshman year, I got an iPhone 4. My mom's old iPhone 4, but I got an iPhone 4
Wow.
nonetheless, which was a big deal because back then it was but it was still flip phones. Like a lot of people have flip phones and like iPod touches. Not a lot of people just had iPhones. Like you weren't a middle schooler and had an iPhone. In fact, if you were a middle schooler and had an iPhone, you were like, it was like you were up there. I don't know how to explain that, but I got my first iPhone Christmas of 9th grade year.
Wow.
It was awesome, and I got rid of my iPod Touch, and I haven't looked back. Listen, I've never swayed away from iPhones. I never thought about swaying away from iPhones.
I had an iPhone in 7th grade.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Okay. It was like the first one, so it wasn't like nice or anything.
Yeah, that's true. So
Oh,
wait,
Lauren!
Lauren, we have a winner. It's Lauren, and I'm trying to see what that is.
I don't know what it is.
But it looks awesome. And it looks like, is that her little brother in the background, like photobombing?
I have no
Yes,
idea.
that's
Far away.
incredible. Good job, guys. And that's it for our game. And we are going to go back to Austin and Kurt.
All right, so we are going to try to get Kurt's mom on the phone one more time and see if we can maybe talk a little slower, see if that comes through a little bit better. Let's see if we can get it done. So we are waiting for her to be on the phone. And let's see here. Kurt, I can ask you another question while we wait. I hear it ringing now. Where's your favorite place to go buy stuff?
Probably. Have you ever heard of My Father's Place Pizza? That's my favorite place to buy stuff.
It's delicious food. Okay, I think she is on the phone now. All right, Miss Tara, we're going to try again, and we're going to try and talk a little bit slower, see if it comes through a little bit more clear.
Okay, get the minute started.
All right, we're
Okay.
about ready to try again. Can you hear us okay? Let's see. I don't hear her right now.
Hello?
Okay. All right, now I can hear you, Miss Tara. We're going to try one more time, okay? Are you ready? She's not coming through, is she? I am glad that I am never on live TV. All right, so we are cutting this trial run of this game because it didn't work. But that's okay. It's not a big deal because these kind of things happen in live TV apparently. And I'm glad that I am not on Fox News because I would die. I would die. So let me ask you one more question because we have a little bit of time while we set some other things up. So because I thought our interview went pretty spectacularly. Let me see here. What do I have? Well, what have you been doing since all of this coronavirus stuff happened?
I've been riding my bike, walking, doing a bunch of other stuff like that. Riding my, just playing outside,
Yeah.
watching a little bit of TV, not much though.
Do you think the Falcons have a shot this year?
No.
No. Oh, that was fast. Yeah, I agree. I think it's not going to be great at all. Let's see here. Are we good to go? I think we're good to go. So we're going to go over now to Jim, Brandon, and Catherine to talk about the message from this morning. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. And now we're over to Jim.
Well, that segment was a little technical difficulty there. I'm not sure what was going on with that.
Jim, I'd also like to apologize because I called Carson Austin.
Oh man.
So, I was looking at Austin, and that's the name that came out of my mouth. So.
But that was for Mother's Day. We were gonna have Carson call his mom next and try to play that game as well, the catchphrase game. But I think there's just too much echo going on
Yeah.
into the room to make it to where they could hear it. So that's kind of a bummer. But anyway, we're like 9 weeks into this right now, and
Yeah.
so
Crazy.
doing this, and you're live right
Kathy
now.
forgot. Kathy forgot that she was.
We are live, and so
Love you, Stats.
people walk into the room and then we wave.
All
All right, so we with this series, we're in week 4 of what to do when you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And you spoke.
I did.
So in the message, and in this message, we're still talking about Joseph. And this particular situation, Joseph was put in prison and kind of forgotten about for a couple years.
Yeah.
And then some things changed. So kind of tells the story and kind of bring us back to what was happening.
So basically, Joseph, he gets falsely accused of something, and he gets sent to prison because of it. And while he's in prison, there's these 2 guys, and they have these dreams, and they work for Pharaoh. And they have these dreams, and he's like, why are you worried about these dreams? I can, basically, this is me just translating, but
Right.
that I can interpret them for you through, God. And or God can interpret them through me. And so he interprets the dreams. One was really good because the guy got to go back to work. The other one did not end so well. I'll let them read up on that themselves.
Yeah.
But he once the cupbearer goes back to work for Pharaoh, the last thing that Joseph says to him is like, "Hey, remember me to try to get me out of here." And it says that he forgot about him for 2 years.
And just kind of until he was needed.
Until he was needed.
And
2 years
then-
later,
right.
when the Pharaoh had a dream, he's like, "Oh, I remember this guy who
interpret.
helped me out." So
And then that's kind of how we kind of run life sometimes, is we tend to think about God when we're in need of him, but
Yeah.
when everything's going good and we don't need him, we tend to forget.
correct.
And so I know that that's happened in my life multiple times, and it's always something to remember. Is like, he shouldn't be somebody that we just use when we need him, but it's that consistent relationship with God that we should concentrate on. Anything to add to that, Catherine?
No, that was really good. That was
So-
really good.
Well, this week today is Mother's Day, and
Yes.
this week we also went out and we kind of did a mother-daughter battle.
Yes.
Live, and you headed it up. So tell us what we have going on, and we'll kind of end our show tonight with the video of it.
Yeah. So basically, what we did is we went to Chloe and Stacy Hostler's house.
Which, by the way, they sang this
Yeah,
morning
Chloe
on
sang
our
this
live
morning.
feed.
It was awesome.
On
Yeah,
the
she did
Southside
so
Church
good.
service.
Did
So
incredible.
awesome
Shout out
job,
to her.
Chloe.
And we went there and we played a little game where they see who knew each other better. And so it was actually down to the wire. And I'll just we can just end it with the video right now, right, Jim? We just go straight into
I
it.
think so.
All right. Playing a Mother's Day game, but before we do, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. We know you're probably tired of all the middle schoolers and high schoolers that you're with right now. So happy Mother's Day. I hope it's a great day for you, whoever's watching. But today we're going to play a game. But before we do, why don't y'all tell us a little bit about yourself? Go ahead, Stacy.
I am a mom of 3. I stay at home and I sing on the praise and worship team.
All right. Chloe?
I am in 6th grade and I go to Perry Middle.
All right. So this is, I didn't say their first names. I should probably do that. This is Stacy and Chloe, and that's who's playing today. I'm going to go ahead and hand you this. And Stacy, I'm going to ask you some questions. So you just think of it in your head, and then we'll get the answer at the end, okay?
Okay, gotcha.
You ready? You ready, Chloe? How well do you think you know your mom? Pretty well. Okay, here's the first question. What high school did your mom go to? What high school did your mom go to?
Is it called the same thing?
Do you think you know it?
Maybe.
I'm assuming you know. All right. Go ahead and show us your answer. Jones County.
Yes, that is.
Yes, so she got the first point. Wow. All right. Here's the next one. This one's a little bit more difficult. What was your mom's favorite band growing up? Stacy's trying to figure out if she even knows what it is.
Yeah, I don't even know any bands. Oh, crap. I'm just gonna go with.
Could be a boy band.
I'm just gonna do.
Oh, okay. This is bold. Probably not going to be the right answer,
it's
but
not
it's
gonna
bold.
be right,
You think you got it? She's blanking.
Think of something that you listen to.
Okay, it's not really a band, though.
That's fine. We'll do artist. Favorite artist.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. We're ready. Go ahead and show us your answer. Her church band.
The one
Probably
you sang
not.
in.
She
Yeah,
said probably not.
When I grew up, I listened to George Strait.
George Strait, yes. Heck yes. Love George Strait. All right, so right now we have a point. We're tied. 1-1. All right, here we go. What year did your mom graduate high school? What year did your mom graduate high school? Now don't say your mom's age on the camera, but you can think about it and do some math. She's really thinking. What?
Yeah, wait.
That's not right.
Oh, wait, not that.
She
I
put
meant to say-
1919.
I meant to put Wait, no. You graduated in.
We're going to give her a free pass on
There we
that
go.
one. All right. Final answer. Go ahead. 2000, the year 2000.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Y2K, you graduated that year, huh?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. What was it like graduating in the year 2000?
Everybody thought the world was going to crash when it...
Before you graduated?
Yeah.
So, wow, okay.
Yeah.
That
we were
wasn't like that
going
in
through
2016 for me. What year are you going to graduate? Do you know?
2026.
2026. Wow. That's you still got a little ways to go.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and hand the whiteboard over.
Okay.
Right now, Chloe is actually ahead. And so here we go. We're on the same lines, the same question. What's Chloe's favorite band? Or musician. We'll say or musician. Do you know, Chloe? I think I have a guess.
Probably wrong.
She said I'm probably wrong.
I really have no idea.
Does it involve...
Somebody I listen to.
Oh, it's not a band.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's just
So it's
person
not
I
somebody that's well known then.
I'm just gonna... this is probably gonna be wrong. And I do not know how you spell her last name.
All right.
Lauren
Here we go.
Daigle?
Lauren Daigle.
It's Luke Combs. I
Luke,
listen to
okay,
Luke
we got a
all the time,
country
yeah.
family here.
Okay.
I like it.
See, I was way wrong. I had no idea.
I do
All right.
like her songs though.
It's 3-1 right now. And let's see. What is your daughter's favorite color?
I change mine every day.
Okay.
Favorite color. We do accept variations of the color as well.
Okay. I'm gonna go like this. Light pink.
Light pink.
Yeah.
There we
I'll
go. All right, 3-2. If you get this question, we tie and we go to a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Would you say that your daughter, around people, so not at home, but around other people, would you say she's more talkative or quiet? So you got a 50-50 shot.
Oh gosh. Talkative.
Talkative, is that right? All right, so we are going to the tiebreaker. We are moving to the tiebreaker here, and we're dealing in. When I ask this question, just know that we're dealing in terms of millions. Okay. Approximately how many phone calls are made on Mother's Day? In the millions. Approximately how many phone calls are made on Mother's Day?
I hate these questions because I feel dumb.
Closest to wins.
I have no idea.
In the whole world or in the United States?
The whole world.
Whole world.
In the millions, that's a hint.
We hate these questions because we get made fun of by my dad.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Are we playing Price is Right rules? No, just closest to.
I have no idea. That's gonna be mine.
800 million. All right, what you got, Chloe?
Wait, yeah. I'm going 100 lower.
700 million. It was actually 122 million phone calls. I guess y'all have high expectations for the world. Yeah, I guess not many people Not many people call their mothers. All right. Well, Chloe, you won, so we're gonna give you this $10 gift card to Chick-fil-A. And since it's Mother's Day, we're gonna give you a 25 gift card to Target just for participating. So, hey, we love you guys. We can't wait to see you soon. And hey, happy Mother's Day.